Hello guys, welcome to my vlog. So for my very first YouTube video, I decided to come up with a review lectures for those of you who plan to take the guidance and counseling board examination. So if you are that person who is preparing for the Z exam, or if you're a student or planning to become a guidance counselor, or are you like anybody else who would like to learn something new, then you are all welcome to my channel. All right, so without further ado, let us begin the review. So this is guidance and counseling board exam review questions. The subject for this video is organization and administration of guidance services. Are you ready? Let's begin with question number 1. Which document states that guidance and counseling is a profession that involves the use of an integrated approach to the development of a well-functioning individual, primarily by helping him or her to utilize his or her potentials to the fullest and plan his or her future in accordance with his or her abilities, interests, and needs? Is it A, Republic Act 9258, B, Professional Regulatory Board of Guidance and Counseling Board Resolution Number 5, Series of 2008, C, Republic Act 11036, or is it D, Civil Service Commission Memorandum Circular Number 2, Series 2017? Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, Republic Act 9258. The answer is A because Republic Act 9258 is also called the Guidance and Counseling Act of 2004. And if you Google the document later on, you will see that in Section 3, it has clearly defined the meaning of guidance and counseling. Letter B is not the correct answer because B is the Code of Ethics for registered and licensed guidance counselors. Letter C is also not the correct answer because Republic Act 11036 is also known as the Mental Health Act. And letter D is also not the correct answer because this Civil Service Commission Memorandum Circular Number 2 Series of 2017 contains the requirements, the qualifications needed for a person to apply for a guidance counselor position in the government, such as public schools. Okay, so did you get that? Let's continue with question number 2. He was named as the father of guidance. A. Sinforoso Padilla, B. Frank Parsons, C. Sigmund Freud, or D. John B. Watson? Time is up. The correct answer is letter B, Frank Parsons. Okay, question number 3. It is a tool used by school guidance counselors wherein the client writes the story of his or her life, and the school counselor, upon reading, will identify what is important to him or her, likes and dislikes, values, interests, aspirations, and the like, and will use this information in the counseling process. A. Autobiography. B. Anecdotal record. C. Self-expression essays. Or D. Questionnaires. Time is up. The correct answer is letter A, autobiography. Question number 4. The following are auxiliary personnel in the guidance office except A. Prefect of discipline, B. Psychologist, C. Secretary, or D. Psychometrician. The correct answer is letter A, prefect of discipline. Prefect of discipline or disciplinarian, as the name implies, enforces rules and regulations that remind the school population of the proper code of behavior. The psychologist can be considered as one of the auxiliary personnel because one of their major roles and functions include psychoeducational assessment, consultation, interventions, research and evaluation, and so on. The secretary is obviously another auxiliary personnel because they take charge of clerical work. Aside from that, they answer calls, text messages, handling correspondence, maintaining diaries, and arranging appointments, and so much more. The psychometrician is also an auxiliary personnel because this is someone who practices the science of educational and psychological measurement. In other words, they take care of the testing service of the guidance office. Okay, question number 5. They are also called guidance program supporters because they are the first line of contact between the student and the school guidance program. A, school head, B, department chair, C, classroom teacher, or D, guidance counselor. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, classroom teacher. Number 6. Why is guidance and counseling an integral part in the educational system? A, it provides for the holistic development of the students. B, education and guidance support complement each other to maximize students' growth and development. C, guidance personnel perform specific tasks distinct from teaching and disciplining. Or D, all of the above. Time is up. The correct answer is D, all of the above. We're now on question number 7. It is a goal-oriented relationship between a professionally trained, competent counselor and an individual seeking help for the purpose of bringing about meaningful awareness and understanding of the self and environment, improving planning and decision-making, and formulating new ways of behaving, feeling, and thinking for problem resolution and or development growth. A, individual inventory services. B, information services. C, counseling services. Or D, placement services. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C, counseling services. Now, in the guidance office, we have a guidance program that guides the counselor on the different activities and intervention that he or she will implement. And in the guidance program, we have what we call basic guidance services. So this question is actually highlighting to you the different basic guidance services. And one of them is the counseling services, which is also called as the heart of the guidance program. Individual inventory services is not the correct answer to that question, but it is one of the basic guidance services. In this service, it consists of all the information gathered about each individual in schools. So basically, you collect all the information that you can get from your students. One of the basic guidance services because, as the name implies, it is an activity whereby descriptive materials and media are accumulated, organized, and disseminated through individual advising or counseling or through planned group activities. Examples of this would be when the school organizes seminars, trainings, or they invite people to talk about some important things that will help the student. So that is considered part of the information service. And letter D is not the correct answer, but is still considered as one of the basic guidance services. In this service, it is ensuring that people are in the right place at the right time. So, like for example, in my case, when I used to be a SPED, gifted and talented teacher, so there are students who get tested, and then once we were able to determine that they are gifted or have above average IQ, they are referred and placed in the special program for the gifted and talented. So the same goes with those who are classified as children with special educational needs. So they are also enrolled to appropriate learning system. Okay. Question number 8. Miss Charity, the guidance counselor, would like to know the history and background of her client to get a picture of the child. What is the first best option she can do? A. Interview with the parents right away to get more information. B. Interview the client about his background on the first session so that subsequent sessions will focus on problem solving. C. Review the client's cumulative record. Or D. Ask the client's teacher and classmates for in-depth information. Time is up. The correct answer is letter C. Review the client's cumulative record. Now, if we go back to the choices, actually all these things are possible and can be done by the guidance counselor. But if you look at the question closely, it is asking what is the first best option the guidance counselor can do. So we are assuming that the guidance counselor have a functional individual inventory service. So the first best option that she can do is to review the client's cumulative record. Okay, question number 9. What is the only circumstance where confidentiality is broken? If the counselor determines blank, A, that someone is hurting the client, B, that client's plans to hurt himself or herself, C, that client plans to hurt someone else, or D, all of the above are valid reasons to break confidentiality. The correct answer is letter D. All of the above are valid reasons to break confidentiality. And the last question. Question number 10. The following are topics that cover vocational occupational opportunities the students can pursue after high school or college, which you can use in your guidance activities. Except A. Job occupations. B. Work requirements. C. Employment possibilities. Or D. Building self-confidence. The correct answer is letter D. Building self-confidence. Now, in drafting the guidance program, it is important that guidance counselor cater to the 3 domains. There are 3 domains in order to ensure that we are providing holistic approach. We have academic, educational, personal, social, or emotional, and career, vocational, or college concerns. So the question earlier is referring to one domain called the career vocational domain. And letter D, building self-confidence, that would be activities under personal social domain. Thank you again, and to God be the glory.